Hi guys, this is Mama Sue, and here's what we are making today. I decided to go back and look at some of my old videos and redo some of them so that you can see how to do them better. Now this was from the spring earrings. No, this might have been no, this was just the plain ones. And then I had spring ones. These are the ones we're making today. And as you can see, they're gorgeous. And this is the plain ones. So you'll be surprised because I'm gonna be making 3 different videos on different ways that you can do this. By the time we're done making those 3 videos, you'll be a pro at making all the circles with just wire. Not having to buy a wire to put on it, but just making the circles and doing the wire wrap around the top. Okay, let me set these aside. And I'll leave them where you can see them. There we go. Ooh, hooked together there. There we go. And then, well, you can't see them very well, can you? There we go. Okay, and then this is the one that we are doing. Now I'm going to show you what we need for this. All we need are the beads, the ear wire, and the wire to hold the beads. That's it. Okay, so let me show you what we got. I am going to pour these out here because I like to work on fabric better than working on one of these trays. I mean, I know you can see better on the tray, but it's much easier to put the beads on your wire when you're against some kind of fabric. I have a placemat right here. I got a placemat, and then I've got a pillowcase laying over the top of this, so it's a little bit squishy. So it makes it nice for me doing my beads. It just makes them faster to put on and stuff. Anyway, what we are going to do is I'm going to stick my wire right into these pliers. See how far high up I got that? You can see how I got it sticking out. I'm going to bring it down to where it's even with the metal. Just like that. Now I can feel it. And then I'm going to just, hang on a second, I got to move it down a little bit. Okay, because I didn't have a hold of it, I was going to cut it in half. And then I'm just going to push straight down. And that gives me a nice L. Nice L shape. See there? There it is. Okay, now I'm going to put this up to this and see if this is in the right place. And I have that exactly the way it should be. Now I'm going to take, put my pliers in here. On this one, I can go all the way up. I have other ones that I have. If you use this type, you're going to want to go a little over a quarter. You know, a little over a quarter inch down to do your bending. And then if you use, let me see, if you use this one, you're going to want to go halfway. Halfway is a really good place with this one. And then if you use this one, you go all the way. And we're going to turn it away from us, like that. And that's what we got right there. Show you both ways. Let me get that white over here so you can see it. See? And then you're going to stick your pliers right back in there. And you're going to finish going around because the wire had stopped you from going all the way around. So now we're just going to finish going around. Now we've gone all the way around. Now we want to measure this up to this and see if it's still the same size. No, it is not. So we're going to have to make this a little bigger here. So what I do to make that bigger is I'm just going to back it up. I just backed it up. Let me see if that'll work. That looks better, but it still needs to be backed out just a little bit more. And the reason I'm showing you like this is because I want you to know how to change that kind of stuff. If you back up, you're going to make this hole bigger. If you pull it toward this centerpiece, you're going to make it smaller. So now you know what you do there. Then I'm going to put my pliers right here, and I'm going to just pull that wire back down. Just like that. Now we've got a nice place there. And because I have that little piece, I've got a stop point to where my beads don't want to go anywhere else. Look, let me grab a bead and show you. If I put a bead on here, now that I've got that little place there, see where it stops? It's not going to go past my wrapping point. By wrapping point, I mean the neck right here. That little area right here that I wind around, this is all going to be wound, and that's the same size as this, so we know it's going to be nice and even. Okay, let me set that down. Get my beads back over here. Okay, we're going to put these beads, oh wait, I'm going to bend this sideways just a little bit. If I grab onto this, just like this, and bend it sideways, I don't need to bend it a lot. I just want it to start getting the form of a circle. See how it's starting to bend? Oops. See how it's starting to bend this way? Like it's trying to start making a circle like this. Okay, let's get our beads on there. Let's start with 30. And I'm going to bring this back over here, because we're going to have to measure it up to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See how easy it is when you've got this mat like this? You got the mat and your pillowcase over it. It is when you hit them, they just bend up and go right on. Now if you have them on here, it's not going to do that. I didn't count my beads. Okay, let me count these. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That one doesn't work. 20. Okay, we need 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on, 10. Where are you? There we go. Okay, now we've got 30 of them on here. Now what I want to do is I want to start around gating this wire here. And what I mean by that is you're just taking and you're bending it in your fingers and keeping it tight up there, because I want these beads to go right up there and stop right here. I want them to stop right here, and I want to make sure that we've got it tight enough that it will stop right there. And see how I pushed it with my finger? I pushed it and got them all pushed up against that. And then I'm going to bring this up here. Just give it a little turn there. And I want to put this up to this earring and see what we got. Now that looks quite a bit smaller, so I've got to add more beads on there. It looks like I need about 2 beads. 1 too. And that's just because some of the beads are smaller than others. Some of them are just not got big enough holes. But if you just take your time, you'll make some really nice earrings. And you can always go with thinner wire. This is a heavy wire here I've got. I've probably got a size 20 wire here. And it's flat. It's flat wire. So flat wire doesn't, makes it even bigger. Okay, now I've got that around there. I'm going to put it up to this one now and stretch it out a little bit because this one's stretched out a little bit. And I think I have it in the right place, but I'm still going to have to play with it a little bit. Okay, let me pull this down. I'm gonna pull this one down a little bit because I need a little bit more neck there. Let me check this out again. They're not real. If you have regular wire, you won't have near the trouble I have with them. Now these look like they're going to be perfect size of one another. Isn't that cute? Let me see. Pull it out a little. It's getting there. I just got to reshape them. That's it. Now I've got to continue rolling this wire around like this. Bring it right up the top here. And on this one I have, let me count them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got 5 rolls around. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now you can always take this with the pliers and do it with the pliers if you prefer to do it that way. I just don't do that. Okay, let me get this one around one more time. So I think that's what it means. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, ma'am. Well, I need to pull that out just a little bit more. Now you can also adjust them right here before you finish by pulling that wire up a little bit. And that's another good reason to have making the wires this way. Then I'm going to wrap this around one more time just to make it a little longer. At least we have that freedom to make it a little bigger if we need to. Now I'm going to cut off this edge because I'm sure we're okay now. Now I just cut it off. I'm going to wrap that wire. See that wire there? I'm wrapping it around. I'm kind of squashing it down as I go. That's good. Now it doesn't matter if these wires, some of them look a little bigger. Really don't matter. Because they have a rustic look to them, and it just gives them some kind of a charm that they're handmade. Now see there? Now I'll put these together and I have exactly the same size. I hope you can see that. But those are the same size now. Push this up. See? Now all I got to do is I can form it better. All you got to do is move it around. That's what I like about using heavier wire when I'm doing these kind, is because the wire doesn't move a lot, and it once you get it where you want it, it's not going to bend on you just from you moving your head or something or dancing. Those are perfect. Okay, now I am going to, last thing I got to do excuse me, last thing I got to do is move that little bead up there because I like to make this straight. Some people don't, but I like it straight because I like my earring to go straight down when it comes in my ear. Now, these are the French wires, so I don't have to worry about the bead coming off, but if you're using a different kind of wire, some of them you might have to glue into place if you bend it like this. Now I'm going to stick this on here, and I am going to give it a little squash. And there we go. Aren't those nice? Now I had this one. Hang on a second. Then we have this one, which we did in blue, which I really like that kind of blue. It's a cool color. Then I've got this one in the pink, and then I have this one in the silver. I really like silver because it goes with so much. And they all look great with jeans. See there? Well, that's what I got for you today, and I'm going to go on to the next earring with a little bit of flair in my next video. God bless and keep y'all safe.